day in the life here at Cottonwood, my internship. Every day is very different from the other. I am constantly doing multiple tasks that are working towards my overall goals. I am in charge of employee paperwork and files and organizing them. That would include W-4s, I-9s, their personal information, as well as making sure that all their licenses are up to date. And once I do all of that, I take all that paperwork and I organize it and I file it in multiple binders, and then I have to keep up to date with them to make sure nothing's expired. I also am in charge of entering all the servers and bars sales for each day into an Excel program. That program takes their sales and takes out the tips, their tip outs, in order to pay bar backs and bartenders. And this is really important for payroll. I am also a head trainer with the Janie, both of us are. We are in charge of training all new servers that we hire. We take them through first an orientation, which includes paperwork, a tour of the facilities, and going over the rules and policies of Cottonwood with them. After the orientation, we do a 4-day training process that is broken up into different segments. The overall goal of their training is to make sure that they, at the end of it, can serve on their own and no longer be a shadow to the trainee or trainer, excuse me. And so each day is working towards that goal and has multiple tasks within itself. We are also, Janie and I, are also in charge of developing and creating new trainer materials for the training process. We are developing a new guide that is updated to reflect the new menus and some changes to the rules and policies that we've put into place here, and also just providing more information to the trainees. That way they can have a better product knowledge and just knowledge of how things work here at Cottonwood. We are also in charge of creating a new test for all trainees. The test will obviously reflect the new menu, but it's also to test their knowledge of the information that they are gathering throughout training, which is really important because we're going to use the results of each person's test to see not only how they are adapting and gathering the information and processing it, but also how we are doing in providing the information to begin with. And those are just some of my tasks here at my internship. As far as my biggest goal and the research cycle, and my biggest task is to create an online training portal that is for the training program, and it provides easy access of information and resources to all of the trainees once they're hired. The question of that is, how can I make training better in regards to providing information? I came up with a plan to make an online version of training that anyone can have access to once they've been hired. I needed next to collect all the information I want to provide and analyze that information and see what's priority and how to put it in an online format. Then I will communicate with my trainees once they have used the online training portal, and I'll receive their feedback. Their feedback could point out a lot of important issues or suggestions that will start the cycle all over again, which is the entire point in order to improve the training process, training program. So yeah, I hope this video showed you an insight on my internship and what it involves. Thanks for watching.